Welcome on back and gather round, gang. It's time for some more Total War Warhammer 3. We're back with the next chapter in our legendary Mazdamundi Immortal Empires campaign, where we have left off just after the last episode, where Mazdamundi was here in ambush. We're trying to lure in either Hellkeek or this army from Treya here right outside of Pizza, which has the scrying pool and a geomantic pylon going on in. So we are trying to save the rest of our cash to upgrade Pahwalks up to tier 5. That we get a pylon in here and start the geomantic webs healing across all of Lustria. A couple of our armies are converging down here towards the south. We are just kind of slowly making our way and cleansing Lustria of any kind of threat. Mazda's cut deeply into Itza itself. Likely are going to lose Ketza here, but I'm not so concerned. We're carrying out the taming pin to try to recoup some gold. We might as well get rid of the growth building as well. Although if it's allowed to remain, we get the extra replenishment in this entire province. Let's keep it. From there, though, let's go ahead and pass the turn. Mazda with his 100% ambush chance, see if it manages to succeed. Looks like he decides just to turn. Oh no, this is Talkside. Different army entirely. Attacks Ketza. That's fine. And then Treya gets hit with an ambush. Beautiful. This one we are going to go ahead and auto-resolve. And then we can fight whatever battle comes next, if they decide to stick around. Yeah, Kaltep is lucky we're allowing him to exist. I'm not going to sign any more deals with him. By their very nature, the undead are completely anathema to existence, and so the Lizardmen just don't abide them. They crush them wherever they can see them. So even the friendly ones like Kaltep, friendly-ish, would be exterminated. Let's go ahead and fight this one in the underways. This should be fun. Alright, we fought here only a few times before, but this is kind of the ratty, warpstone-laced underways. Like last time, we're going to go ahead and have Cricket and Mazda take the 4. I will have the Great Source of Grudges, since he's a little bit slower, hang out with our Temple Guard and such. So let's go you 3 up front to block this main pass. Sword us, Ulad. Throw the javelin skinks behind them. Revive Crystal, and then the other 2 Temple Guard. Beautiful. Garoxagor on the flanks. And then the Stegodon, we are not fighting anything with any real Daka, so we can have the Stegodon up front. Do both blind and slaughter the enemy heroes. So Razordon working together. We'll try to use them as skirmishers if at all possible. In fact, we can have the Great Source of Grudges set lads up to get wiped out by the Razordon. So Mazda and all of the Stegodons and Bastillodons. Our infantry with the battle ambulance. And then you lot together. Let's do this. So we'll just advance a bit. Oh god, Mazdamundi. Alright, Mazda, you and Cricket move to go find us some rats. You're just the boom, boom, boom of the dinosaurs coming in. As soon as the Skaven show themselves, they are doomed. Oh yes, you'll also notice that both Cricket and Mazda should now have a stock. Maybe not yet. I mean, they're invisible, but I think they're just naturally hidden. Artillery doing what they can. The other thing we now have is this geomantic nexus in all of our armies, so we can just summon in a magical skink priest wherever we want. Seems pretty dang good. Alright, you 3 go wide. I'm gonna have the Thunderous one stand in the middle. Solar cannons, you move in and start blasting the Plague Claw. And I'm gonna summon in the geomantic nexus right back here behind them. How exciting for you guys. Go take out the Warp Fire Throwers. Oh, Mazdamundi. Get right into the Poison Wind Globes now. Extra armor if you need it, extra speed, and that murderous strike. This might be another battle where we don't need anyone else. Let's go rock on them as they try to run. Let's take it on. It's cutting off any kind of escape. Rock. Cricket, get back in here into these Poison Wind Globes. Smash through Blight Yosef. There's some banishment. Get back into these Poison Wind Globes. They deal a lot of damage. Ruination of cities through this direction. Solar engines to start taking out Poison Wind Globes wherever you can. That damage. We go for the heals over here on Cricket. Big bubble of note for you there, Mazda. Drop a rock. Now, honestly, right here on our Saurus would be nice. Solar engine, come on back. Let them just shoot at whoever. Alright, our first Ghostly Priest runs. Really, the artillery's able to fire through this kind of onslaught. That's crazy. Quite impressive, we call that. Drop down the Doom. Yeah, he just battered them out of existence. Go ahead and turn and deal with these Clan Rat Spears next. Take out the front line. You move this way. Let's go ahead and summon in another Priest here. Just to slow them on down, and you need to run. Taking a lot of damage. Heals. Mazda can go ahead and pop a potion of healing. And then we can just lock down these triads so they're not catching. That's the... oh, good grief. Well, it's just all of the high missile strength. Not everyone. Keep falling back. We'll lock our infantry and send them in. Take him down, take him down. All of you then go after these Poison Wind Globes together. Solar engines keep kind of trundling on out of your individual fights. Mazda and Cricket. Yeah, they do a lot of damage, those Storm Vermin. Alright, delete the Triad. The point-blank solar engine was incredible. Followed very swiftly by the Razor Dawn hunting back, which will send the Razor Dawns. I like to just rip apart these Storm Vermin, that works fine. Our summonable Skink Priest. And now all the Stegodons, you can come work together against this random general. Or Hellkeek. Left be the very last. As leadership breaks, we lose just about no one in the fight, just a bit of health on our big boys, which we can pretty easily heal with the battle ambulance. Catch you in a moment. Alright, there's a battle won, and the cameraman's way too close to Zlok. He's the best boy, but maybe not this good. Alright, so we got one of our lads slain in the fight. I wonder who that was. Looks like one of the Croxgore, perhaps? Maybe from the fire from the Razor Dawn. Either way, we exterminate them, and Gray's sitting right next to the camera, so if you can hear... or not the camera, but the microphone, so if you can hear her be any kind of noisy, that's why. I'm gonna... No, we can't walk across the desk. See, the second you do that, you have to leave. Come here. And you knock over stuff on your way out, don't you? No more Gray. Getza has been stolen from us. And we stole an engineer's knapsack, so you win some, you lose some. Ooh, a prize hunter. Upkeep production participated in an ambush battle. 10% less upkeep for all of our pterodons, cold ones, stegodons, basilodons, carnosaur, troglodons, and saurians. So all of the big beasts. All sorts of good stuff. In own territory with a sequence of the storage chamber technology unlocks, we have faction-wide more trade goods. Faction-wide more trade goods. Yeah, they're just kind of bouncing around trying to deal damage to our miter settlements now. This is all kind of sad and pathetic. Venomous, turn around and go ahead and steal some tech from Zuhatek. Well done, well done. Steel Toad, you go take it from them. The rats don't need it anyway. This belongs to us, of course. The final war of extermination is on. Venomous, we'll go ahead and give you Flock of Doom. Oh, Conduit Eyes. What a cool name. Still Flock of Doom. Mazda up 2 points. I guess we did take out 2 fairly large armies. We'll go Ancient Cunning into fairly nothing. Recruitment cost reduction, so we can get some elites faster. Mazda's not going to spend much time in our territory anymore because of how elite this army is. Cricket, you're pretty much done for your actual melee line. Extra fast, so up to 44 speed. So now it just acts like a proper monstrous infantry instead of being literally on a cold one and at the same speed as a dwarf. Earthing. Nah, let's go final transmutation. Damage is always the best. Especially with all the additional spell intensity our Slan have. Grex will have piercing shots, and let's go Earthblood or Inim Rock. Oh no, we don't have the sequence of infiltration yet. That's one I did activate, but I guess it'll take one more turn. We get stocked for all of our heroes. Not for our lords, just for our heroes, so surprise Carnosaur will be forthcoming soon. Lard, you come back up this way to join Grindelarden. And a Bane of Chaos, let's get moving towards our next quarry. Got a channel though. Scout these ruins, we've got 20k to work with, so we can easily upgrade blocks. Up to tier 4. And by 4, our brain, act right, that's tier 5. But then we need to get a few more points for the Monument of the Moon. Skeggy, I think maxing out the energy dome here is going to be very important if the elves decide to betray us, but for now they seem very friendly. Which is what Elithanar thought before he was stabbed brutally in the back. We'll steal some tech from Hag Hall. A glorious success, and now we are out of cash. Oh, they're keeping the Mung around for sack fodder? Oh, they also get slaves. That makes sense. Gotta keep the Mung around, that way you can bring back people to work in your farms. You can't be a Druki and work your own farms, man. That's bad juju. Alright, Mundi. Toxide's hanging out in Ketsa. Conrich's army is legitimately useless. It's have its walls yet? No, and that's not the best army. Alright, Mazda, let's go hunt down Toxide. He thinks he's tough. Let's show him he's not. And then we'll bring back the Wizard Lizard with our huge income. Oh, we can just kill you with an auto-resolve? You poor soul. You poor soul, that's another metallurgist. And then, like I said, we'll go ahead and grab our... And everyone's coming in at rank 12. Wizard Lizard is actually behind. He's our life priest. He's got to come back. Okay, so we can get some very elite skinks. I don't think we care about skinks in the slightest. We have access to one Dread Saurian. We've got all the goodies now. let's go 3 revive crystals. So that way I can give Mazda 1 of them, and Wizard Lizard can keep 2 of them. Mazda will give you that Draft Master into... I guess we're going to go Upkeep Production, 1 into Lightning Strike if we can afford it. Upkeep Production, though, is the best. Alright, then we'll go Spread Control and Scarred Veteran. Excellent. And then for Itza, the last thing we'll probably build is going to be the Temple Guard Barracks. That way we get even more Scar Veterans. And granted, how many are we allowed to have now? In terms of Scar Vets, we're allowed to have 5, so we need to get those recruited next turn. And that needs to be one of our priorities. Grindelarden getting back out to fight too is going to be awesome. Alright, which other skill points do we need? Surin. Are you the one we have just kind of roaming around? Yes. We'll give you a Guerrilla Fighter. You'll rejoin an army soon, but we're going to have you scout out all the Skaven positions. Let's skip through, ignore our damaged buildings, and pass. And the turn falls to us once again. The Scheme of Doom has been performed. Yet we lost key tax, and the ability to remain hidden almost anywhere is vital if the foe's intrigues would be discovered and frustrated. All of our heroes now have stock. Wizard Lizard building up. We've got Snivin over here. That's a lot of gutter runners. Fucking a lot of gutter runners. Need your warp token stash, huh? Well, we could just go ahead and acquire some very tough units here. Yeah, we'll march on Hexoatl. Take this out with an auto resolve. Give them a choice. I'm stacking this for extra gold. We've got some more Pixie Grubs. And we'll claim Hexoatl. Thinking that Hellgeek is hiding in Slanvapek. He might have a bunch of the Awakening side over here claimed. Either way, we're going to go ahead and grab the Cohort of Sotek. Spirit of Tepok. Actually, just grab everything here except for the Shredder. And then a bunch of Javelin Skinks. If we have the time, I'm going to get some Saurus. Alright, that's the sequence of infiltration done. Heroism gives us cooldown reduction for all of our spells, and then extra resistance for lords and heroes. Let's finish off the old one's meeting, get the order done, and then we'll go for as many of the Ages of the Elders as we want. And then from there, we can just finish off our military, which we haven't even really needed a buff at all. We have been butchering the rats, and everyone that we have come across. Alright, so I want to attack Flesh, but I want to bring the Oracle too, which I don't think we're going to be able to. Not for this battle. So we attack the rats, they likely fall back, and we can bring you in after that. Ballard, you go join and increase that mobility. Perfect. Steel Toad, you can just move on along towards the next settlement. I'm thinking we'll go after Tlox next. Then Miss, you go down after Zlatwapek. Take a quick look, and we'll go back into Astromancy stance and move on down towards the next set of borders here. Of course, Tlox. Mazda's got even more skill points, which we're going to go ahead and come grab. Geomantic Sustenance once more. Cricket. Guess we can make you indomitable. We haven't had a single issue with his leadership. Not even a one. Alright, Sniven, you now have to make a very, very difficult choice. Run for your life or stay and die. Guess he just got sacked. We're not going to worry about that at all. Alright then, Brian. I'm going to have you retreat. Well, there's no one in the Chamber of Visions, is there? Let's go past. There may be an army in the Sentinels of Jetty, but I'm not overly concerned with it. Yeah, upgrading anything over here is a bad idea. We will simply... I guess just wait. Got a little bit of money for us to hang on to. Although, up to the Blood Hall, we can upgrade to the next tier, and same thing with the Wellsprings. That's not a bad idea. Not in the slightest. And we can switch this over to the Alignment of Order. That's getting kind of spicy, isn't it? You know what, don't do that. Stop collecting income, it drops it to 5. I guess we do have to collect Order 2, or collect, switch it over to the tablet of Order. And to get that construction time down for all their buildings, that's incredible. Don Quatok. Steal me some more technology. Or not. Need some Zote servant, though. He's definitely not a Tyranid, don't worry about it. Ignore the buildings, ignore the damaged ones, and we'll zoom on down to Mazda. And we will pass. I guess before I do pass, is there anyone I can get through lesson spawnings that would be useful here? I mean, Saurus that don't get tired is pretty good. We'll just snag one of those. And we pass. Eel Toad is now so good at looking at the stars, he has a better chance of stealing things from the enemy. How exciting. Research the following items to advance the Lizardmen's great plan even further. Wait, that's all that is? That's the tablet of... Oh, that's the original tablet of Crash. Just moved and tweaked a bit. Alright, so because the Awakening is ready to go again, which means more Slann Mage Priests. We failed this time. Oh yeah, right as Sotek. Melee attack for Skinks. Who cares about that? We go for more Priests. And I think we go for a Mage Priest of Beasts. Otherwise, I think we have pretty much all of them. The whole rainbow of Winds of Magic. Yeah, Fire, High, Shadows, Beasts. And then we've got Life, Metal, and Death out right now. So I guess a high toad would be great. Good old high toads. Jim Cutter's Workshop, that is making us so much gold. We have to wait a while before Popmox is done. Fair enough. Time for some more auto resolves. I like how Sniven just ran for the hills. Ooh, Hexoatl. Didn't miss who's in his land hall pack. It's Clan Pestilence. Please have enough soldiers for a proper battle. Please. That's not enough soldiers for a proper battle, so auto resolve. Sotek, take you. Phlox is under our control, Grex is up on a Pterodon. All things going well. Alright, well, let's go ahead and snag Final Transmutations upgrades, so it's cheaper and be cast more often. In fact, Teal Toad, do you have any XD grubs? You do. These knapsacks shall be combined into a maiming shield. Better look at Asher. The other Trickster Shard is pretty dang awesome. Although that might even be better on Brian. In fact, that's so amazing that we can send you straight into melee. You've got more barrier, and then you're dropping all the resistances for everyone, so this mace is basically a nuke. Ooh, the Rampager standard, that's also perfect. Does it make all the sense? No. Get rid of that prize hunter. Alright, looks good. Any ancillaries we can give you, Grex? We got Hibernation Attendant, we have Rat Spawn Sacrifice. That's all good. And then for our magical items, we have nothing. Yeah, pretty much nothing. We got a Maiming Shield, which is way better than a Long Shots Cap. 45 armor, a bit of speed. That's a decent defense. This Oracle, Adroit Specimen. Sure enough, 20% more movement range. I don't know if that's for the armies, and that may just be when he's out and about as a hero. In Imbrock, we have no more. We get him a Ranger's Quiver. Probably not. The Spotter Spyglass is not terrible, so passive ability, he can see everyone in the forests. Yeah, not a bad idea. These jungles can't hide you. There's no reason to repair Sahutek, because Clash is going to go take that out. And then we've got Skulltaker, came back out of nowhere with a squad of nothing but Marauders and some random Chosen. How you piece this together and how you snuck through here, no idea. Or maybe did he use the teleport to get over here after Grindelarden? I mean, either or. Can we take him? The Chosen are a concern, but I don't think the Marauders are. It'll be spooky. Let's fight him. A valiant defeat, huh? You do have the Blood God Shackles. If Skulltaker reaches Grindelarden, he is dead. Otherwise, though, we're having a good time. Plus, the ward save we have. 30%. So 43, 45. 52 is 66. We do more damage than them overall, but those are some massive stats. Against the normal Marauders, they're at 40, 33. So we should rip them apart. They'll deal damage back, though. It's gonna be quite the clash. Good news is, though, that an extreme lack of cavalry, they only really have chariots, means we can bog them down and run them over with the Pock and the horned ones fairly effectively. Let's go ahead and try to stay up front here, that way they don't try to flank. This is a very good choke point. Just kind of natural, so you here, make it easier for me to organize. Umbral Tiding Company. Single entities. There we go. Okay, so we'll do a squad of... I guess we kind of have to have all of our Saurus up front. We really can't keep them back. Reserves aren't a thing for this one. That can defend our front there. We will want to move up into this, that way they're all kind of incentivized to funnel in. Oracle, Grindelarden, and then we've got our Skinks, which, let's go in layers of 2 for the front, and 3 for the back. Their job, to be obnoxious, and slow the enemy down for a moment. Not a fun job. Alright, so we'll go Umbral Tide in the center since they are the sneakiest. We're gonna try to use them to wipe out one of these flanks before they get any closer. Try. And then the horned ones I'm gonna have deploy in the jungles and Pock behind them. Do we have woodsmen on them to start? No, we have to get that through unlocks. Good to know. Then your spells include just Fireball for the most part. Alright, Grindelarden. You sit up here, Archasotek, and the Revive Bastiladon. Single entities. Infantry, all in guard mode. Same thing with you lot, and then our Cav. Let it begin. Just not going to move those Saurus. They're going to stay in their position. Swoop up and around. Let's go ahead and have the horned ones get away from the jungle so they're not being slowed. Shim's Burning Gaze we saw was very effective. I bet it even is pretty good against the likes of Skulltaker himself. You move very fast. Let's see if we can get you up and hit a couple of these Gorbeast chariots before they can do anything about it. Same thing with the Blessed Salamander. Go for it. If Skulltaker responds to them, we have to do it. Whoa, no. It didn't look like they had any of these. Well, that's terrible. I think that's pretty much a dead squad of the skinks. Alright, Grindelwald, let's go ahead and throw some more stuff at them. That was not bad damage. I think a little bit of hit the trees in front of you, though. Those Gorbeasts. As good as the other Bastiladons going on in. Yeah, we're gonna lose a few of them, but that's one of their summons already done. Go for it. Now we need to save. Overcasted there. Now you two should be able to fall back away from them, no problem. Move up to catch anything coming up and around that corner. Alright, horned ones, come away. Back behind the line. Still on there. So let's go ahead and drop off the heals on that group of skinks. Here they come. You turn and attack. Yeah, I should wipe them out in a hurry. Silly Sotek. Those are Marauders, might as well save all your Ranins. Javelin Skinks, you are going to have to hold the line for a moment. Here comes Skulltaker directly. I think that's a no-go, boss. I think that's going to be a no for me. Come back this way. They sent a lot of them around. Pause protection. Charge in. We need the battle ambulance, though, to not get any kind of lockdown. Poisonous Sotek, go. Uranus Thunderbolt on this big blob. Hold the line, Saurus, hold the line. Pink Oracle should be able to actually beat this. No problem. Hold, Saurus, hold. Battle ambulance for these Saurus. Stilodon can't be flanked, so it makes a very good lockdown of his own. Banishment right in the middle here. Alright, the Gorbeasts are going. Take out Skelnarath or whatever his name is. Run this direction, you fire into Skelnarath. Beautiful charge. Alright, Grindelwald, come on back this direction. Let's go for another Overcast Falls protection on all of our front line here. Send in the skinks. Kill that general quick. Horned ones got ripped to pieces. Get them out of there. When you get them flanking. What are you, Jock? We can get some more leadership on these Saurus warriors. Do we have the Arc of Sotek yet? You two need to come on away. Throw the javelins at Skulltaker if you can. As soon as you run out, we need you up in a different area. Kill him quick. And then you three hit these chosen. Try to kill the Helmeteer warriors. Zusotek. Help out with those chosen. Alright, looks like Skulltaker has broken through. What is his dastardly plan now? Hardcore ones go through. Pock, your job is to stop Skulltaker for a moment. You ran its Thunderbolt here on these. As long as the banishment doesn't move too far into the friendly area, we're good. Let's go Hexoatl. Heals on. And it bounces back into my line immediately. Salamanders, can we all have you fire on Skulltaker? That'd be great. Horned ones back into the Chosen. You give it to the business. Throw a fireball at Skulltaker, might as well. I don't want to do that. Keep fighting. Paco Pocket front line. I'd rather get another Overcast. Thaw's Protection, it's a pretty decent spell. Saurus are about gone. This hunting pack's having a bad time. Bring them away. Obliterate those Marauders with Horn. Let's go. Alright, we've got some fleeing Saurus. Charge into those Marauders. Same thing with you guys. Catch them. If you don't, you are going to suffer. Grindelarden, let's go deal with these chariots. Keep fighting, Saurus warriors. You need to get well away from Skulltaker. Skinks, you try to lock him down for a moment. Horned ones get the Chosen. Yeah, the Halberdiers are the ones that we're still fighting, so we lost a good deal of our cav. You gotta run. Getting executed would be lame. There we go, that's some good damage. Just stay away from him. Skulltaker defeated. That's another, what, +2 melee attack for the entire army? Handed on out. Skulltaker locked in fighting some poor javelins. A Scavlet, yes. That pet to you. Not only have you been defeated by Sigmar now, but by several different squads of lizards. How embarrassing. Alright, Pyrrhic victory. And if you look at that, they have an equal number of Chosen to our Saurus, so that was always going to be bad if they closed the gap. And they were always going to be able to because of the sheer number of them. We are going to exterminate. Send Skulltaker back to where he came from. Avenge the Skullless. Physical resistance and 2 attack for the entire army. We can go back into key attacks, but I think then we get attacked by rats. Fullback. Greater Arcane Conduit. No, I think we'll snag the Soul of Stone and make him cause some terror now. Being 4th generation, causing terror sounds perfect. And then Collard, what do we mainly have in this army? Let's go for the Blessing of Quetzal to upgrade his armor a little bit, and then upkeep reduction for our Saurus. Alright, then we just move into the Chamber of Visions. Who's in the Sentinels? Now we're moving fast enough at this point that Pestilence can't really respond. So onward to claiming the chamber, which has yet another landmark for us. We need to give the Rampage standard to you there, Brian, for the next battle. We'll loot and occupy and keep our journey moving. The train of murder. The Chamber of Visions gives us Lord Recruit rank +1. 3%, really, that's kind of interesting. Action success chance. 5% more magical item chance, drop from battle faction-wide, and then 5% ambush defense chance. Those who visit the Chamber of Visions shall see what the old ones see, many threads in the future. Doesn't mean they'll understand, but they shall at least see. Alright, so back to Zuma, we can go ahead and grab a Kroxagora Labor District. Let's pull the province tab. Locate what's making us the most money, and then see if we can increasify that like such. Creeping Jungle, we can upgrade Spec to Zuma's Labor District, that sounds good. Upgrading the iron allows us to make more money. Fair enough. And then we can go ahead and upgrade the High Sentinel to do the same there as well. The High Elves in their civil war. You are all so petty and tiny. Well done, Skink. Steal some more technology from the Druki. Not this turn, he'll do so next turn. Alright, Mazda. Yeah, let's do the same thing we did previously, where we're going to march right over to Ketza, then go into an ambush stance. We defend Ketza with blood. Wizard Lizard, we have 217 spawning sequence. I think I'm going to save it. Blessed Solar Engine or a Blessed Ancient Stegodon is what we want. Skill points for Kasuran. Give you piercing shots for now. You'll be joining an army eventually, but for now, they've got the Golden Colossus, really. So we've got all of the backside of Lustria likely belonging to Forces of Khorne. Interesting. Anyone want to make any kind of deals? Besides you there, Exiles and Heck? We don't like you. Nothing personal. Peace treaty with Clan Spittle. How much are you willing to pay?
I don't like you.
Yeah, well, you're also poor, so I don't care. Is Skulltaker peace, huh? No. Only death. Pestilence attacks Zahutek. The bravery. Rana Swamp Rebellion, what kind? Oh, it's even more Lizardmen. I kinda don't mind them taking a settlement. If you guys want to come up here and hit Burgone, that'd be awesome. Surin was wounded. Mazdamundi's 100% chance to ambush was foiled. A bunch of rats. Every plaza, every ziggurat, every stone, each element must be laid out exactly as the old ones decreed. And if we do, our buildings will cost less. I mean, either or, we attack here, they're just going to run. Wizard Lizard and his triple battle ambulance. We hit Jodel. The Gamba. And there are no rats here, so we shall smash them. We actually do regenerate 10% of our movement, so we can sack... Oh no. The Burning Books of Khorne. The first and second volumes of the 8 Burning Books of Khorne, bound in brass and etched with blood. These grimoires contain all manner of knowledge and power. They reveal you, make people hate you, make your control go... tank. Wound recovery time increase, extra Khorne corruption in all provinces, and you can't remove it. Yeah, we're not interested in the Books of Khorne here with Mazdamundi. Ah, it was a trap. Well, I have ways around traps. Can we go into a march stance with Mazda? You You know what stinks is we did just recruit this army, but I'm not getting attacked, losing everyone. That's a nasty force. We'll see you all later. You are... That stinks. That's all kinds of unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab another lord there. We are gonna have to bring in someone new. So it looks like we got mostly 3rd generation. Oh, we've got a 2nd generation high priest. Hot for a barber. No, I don't think we want that. Fire, shadows, beasts, or life. Let's go fire. Kalime. Ooh, who's from the 4th generation? My favorite. Ground Marcher, inspiring presence, unfathomable presence. Their presence is crazy. Aura farming with the Slan. Fireball. And then yeah, we went Kindle Flame, Burning Head. Upgrading Fireball with Kindle Flame is just goofy strong. And then we go Cascading Fire Cloak, Evasion into the Piercing Bolts of Burning to eliminate weapon steams. Alright, well that was a huge waste of gold. And a waste of our blessed spawnings too. This is why you pay attention to your surroundings. We're just gonna grab 3 javelins and call it there. In fact, actually through global, I don't mind this time only picking up 2 of these ambulances. That way we don't have to waste a 3rd one. Snickage. No, it's not the real Snickage. Also, speaking of, where is Lord Scroll? I need defeat traits. Come here, Conrich. Time to die. Oh, time to run away like a utter coward. That's fine. Come over here and try to ambush me. I dare you. Promise, nothing bad's gonna happen to you. Venomous, if you come on down and kill a Barastai, that'd be great. Your wound was a failure. Heel Toad, though, shall continue his march towards the Pox Marsh here. Alchemist Spark waits outside. That's fine. We're just gonna run you over. You can take settlements back all you want, but I'm gonna keep sacking everything to weaken what you got. It's not 10% replenished. Back into friendly territory. Harrowing scrutiny here for Teal Toad, make people proper scared. And increase mobility. That's the way. Alright, we're coming up on the hour mark pretty quickly here. Kalesh's move is unfortunate, but we can just convince you, Toxic, to declare war on Pestilence with me. He just doesn't want to do it. Toxic the coward. I mean, your armies are nothing but skinks, but still. I believe in you. So there's no one in the Sentinels? Oh, they did wound him. That's too bad. That's what they're surrounding us with their heroes, trying to take out our guys. Now we're gonna move this way then. No harm done. Golden Ziggurat belongs to Bariah now. 78 kills for him. 230 for these guys. Well done. Turns out rats pop just like kettle corn. Oh, we need to sack the Golden Ziggurat. How often do we miss that one? I think quite often. Let's switch you back over into the alignment of orders. So we don't have any rebellions. Don't really feel like dealing with rebellions. Still 3 turns in Pawaks. Jungles of the Green Mist. I mean, I guess we can just go for better walls in Itza or the Geomantic Pylon increase. The alignment of order. We get the Holy Stella in this area. And then, yeah, we'll go for the Geomantic Spire. 4 walls. We've got Mazda down there. We're not so worried about the walls. Oh, Jock was a bad one to upgrade. Keytax, though, we can at least repair and put in the foraging camp. Seems pretty good. A lime. Yeah, we'll go ahead and save our sequence for not just normal Saurus. Brenda Larden, well, I would love for you to come on down. We could send you after Zahutek. Here's what we do. Astromancy stance, and then we'll just move after the Sacred Pools. Gonna take 2 turns to get there. And that works for me. Skill points, Lord Croak. Transcendent Healing. Now we'll start finally upgrading the Pizza Deliverance now. Bane of Chaos. What is your army mainly consisting of? Salamanders? Beast Driver it is. More missile strength, so they're up to 475. Charizard is stealing me some tech. Well done. Yeah, let's go block army. Which are the heroes? Keep yoinking any scrolls you can find. And you failed that time. We've got an imminent rebellion in the River Creveza. That's actually perfectly fine. The peasants bring me their things. What fools. Sniven's going after Axolotl. That's fine. We left a bunch of skink dummies there, you fools. You fell for it. It's his back, though, so if we play that correctly, I don't want them to claim it, but if they go after one of the smaller settlements, that'd be great. We can accept a gift to give us more ammunition. Ouch. We can easily handle some Skaven Taint. 20% more missile strength. So these guys are up to... That doesn't feel like that did anything at all. Hang on now. Missile strength plus 20%. That didn't increase. But it did for these guys, 800. It didn't increase for the javelins. This doesn't feel like it did. Yeah, your army's tough, but go after Ketsa. You can claim that. I'll then confederate and get Gorok. That'd be awesome. Then miss, see who's in Axolotl. Oh, look. There are rats in Axolotl. Who would have guessed? Please be a good fight. Now, that isn't a bad battle at all. We shall pick up the next episode with the Reclamation of the Awakening. Thank you all so much for stopping on by to today's Hexoatl campaign. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub god. I'll see you all in the next one.